Morning TikTok, morning YouTube. Oh, believer, we have no other God but you, Jesus. Hey, believer, we will lift up our name unto God this morning. Good morning, good morning. We worship you this morning, Jesus. We worship, there is no other God but you. There is no other God. I don't want no more fun. We lay our crown and worship you, Lord. Oh, we lift you up this morning, Jesus. Your Lord, and beside you, God, there is no other. You are the God that healeth thee this morning. There's no other this morning. We worship you, God. We lift you up this morning, Jesus, above all else. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. We lift you up this morning, Jesus, above all else. We lift you up this morning because you are the God that healeth thee. You are the God that sits high and looks low. You are the God in heaven who judges righteously and unrighteously. My God, you look beyond our faults and you see our needs this morning. We worship you, Jesus. You are the mighty God. You are the King of kings and the Lords of lords. My God, you are the conquering lion and the tribes of Judah. Father, you reign forever. There is none like you in all the earth. There is no other God before you, and there will be none after you. It's only one God, and it's the Lord Jesus Christ, who is in heaven. Only one God, the God of Moses, Isaac, and Jacob, the one who split himself in two and formed and came on earth and died for our sins because he cannot stand sin. The song said, no sin cannot enter there because heaven's so bright and fair. No sin, my God cannot stand sin. And that's why we couldn't pray to him, and we can't pray to him in person. I have a friend who said she don't pray to Jesus, she pray to God. But it had to go through Jesus to get to God because we are too sinful for our prayer to move directly to God. Our prayer can't go directly to God. It has to be washed and stopped by his son Jesus Christ before it can get into him. And that's why he's the only mediator between God and man. He's the only one who can wash our sinful prayer, our sinful self, and take our prayer to the Father God. I love you this morning. We thank you. No other God this morning. No other God this morning. You know, I heard somebody saying that, and I see it going around on TikTok. People was frightening people about the eclipse, and I don't know why. My Bible tells me, never let my heart be troubled or let it be afraid. I did not move a muscle to go out there to look at the eclipse. It happened all the time. I would say all the time, but we have eclipse more than one time. Even when I was a girl, people talk about eclipse. I never see anybody get up and run to go see eclipse. Come on. You think God is going to come with you in your sinful state with a mere eclipse? Sure. You think God is going to come with a mere eclipse? And if you're running up and down and telling people, oh, eclipse, and woman break down and crying, oh, come on. The Bible said in Matthew 24, but of the day and not but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not even the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Nobody knows. You don't know. You don't know. But he said, so likewise when he shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and how knoweth no man, no, not the angel of heaven, but my Father only. But as the day of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving out to marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and no, not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall it also the coming of the Son of Man be. People were marrying. What, they think it's a joke, judgment? I think people think it's a joke because they want God to be like them. So they think that the coming of God is a judgment. He is coming to judge you for your evil deeds. He is coming to judge you for the evil things you are doing and have been doing and have done. And don't give your life over to him. I saw one young man on here said he wants to go back to the days when they were lynching black people. He is coming to judge you for your evil deeds. Your father, your forefather, and whoever father, he's going to get up out of the grave and he shall be judged. You shall be judged accordingly. So don't think that the evil deeds that you do and don't repent, it's going to be a slap on your shoulder telling good work. It's not going to be so. You're going to be thrown in the lake of fire. He's not going to give you a pat on your back and say good work. That's not how the Lord works. We're not talking about a mere man. We are talking about our Creator. You can hasten him. And I know I see people hasten. Oh, they're doing crown and whatever they call the money. Because they see all these things in the Bible. They are trying to fulfill God's plan. And you can't sit back and relax and let God be God. You can't do anything. And whether you try and do it one world government or whatever you're doing, its time is not yet. You will know when the time is. When you start running from east to west and cannot find an abiding place, you can't find a resting place, you will know when the time comes. Don't try to hasten God. A mere eclipse is not the coming of the Lord. And I don't see why Christians should be running up and down. They're going to go look. What are you looking for? You know the Bible, you know what God said. If he said not even the angel in heaven knows, but his Father, where are you going? God work is God work. I am allowing him to do his thing. I don't have to take plane and bus and train and go see. And I heard they went there and they didn't see much because the cloud. God is God. He's not going to let you take glory for his glory. He's not going to let you take his glory away. He said you can have the silver and you can have the gold, but my glory I will not share with another. You can't take away God's glory. And that's why what I see men trying to do. They're trying to do everything that they see in the Bible, thinking that's what it is. It is not what it is. You can't hasten God. God is going to come in his due time when he's good and ready. You can't hasten God. He's not going to come because you said he should come. And if I were you, I would pray for him not to come. For the atrocity that you have been doing. Hate each other. If I'm not like you, I'm different. If I'm not like you, I should be in prison. The things that we are doing that are not right. And we sit there trying to hasten the coming of the Lord. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why are you trying? Why are you trying to hasten God? Knowing that you're not ready. Knowing that you're not ready. You think it's a joke? The coming of the Lord? You take it for a joke. You don't take it seriously. But it is serious. You take it for a joke. He's gonna come. Thank you, my dear. Because he's gonna come and give you a pat on the back. And said, well done, thou good and faithful servant. When you know you're not living for him. When you know you're not doing the things that you're supposed to do. You hate each other. You don't help each other. The Bible said, the least you do unto one of these, you do it unto me. You put down one another who don't look like you. You don't want to pay them the money that they due unto them. You want to pile it up for you and your family. You think you're ready? I could go on and tell you that you're not ready. You think you are ready to meet the Lord? I am living for the Lord and I'm not ready. Because I don't know what I'm in my mind. I don't know what sin I've committed in my mind. Because the Bible said murder begin in your heart. I don't know how many people have committed atrocity with my heart. Because we don't speak the things that we want to do. We just think it in our heart. And that's where it is. I'm not ready. Because I want to be perfect. Because he is perfect. And we're running up and down, confusing people and telling, and people are crying and having breakdown and all this kind of thing. It doesn't take all of that. It doesn't take all of that because he will come whether you want to or not, whether you are ready or not. What the song said, ready or not, he's coming again. Whether you're ready or not, he will be coming. But these are signs. The Bible said when you see these signs, you ought to look up because redemption draweth nigh. I will not run from here to there to go see a mere miracle of the Lord. I will not run up and down. It's the Lord work. I can change things. I can't change anything that the Lord is doing. And because we don't know God and because we don't understand God, that's why we have this thing and running up and down. We know that is redemption right now. We know when we see these things, he said he's right at the door. If we are running up and down for a mere eclipse, what are we going to do when we hear the sound of the judgment? Come away to judgment. Come away to judgment. What are you going to do then? When the Bible said you run to the rock, and the rock said he wants a hiding place for himself, what are you going to do then? Read the Bible. You will see. Don't be troubled when you see God is at work. Not me. I don't move at the trumpet of man anyway. Anytime man says something, doesn't bother me. Because man cannot do what God can do. I am going to run all the way up there, meet an accident and do all kind of things. Plane crash with me, do all kind of things. Just to see an eclipse. Look up in the sun and get my eyes all darkened. Because of what? Because of what? My Bible said, never let my heart be troubled. My Bible said, never let it be afraid. And because it said, never let me be afraid, don't trouble me. Doesn't bother me one bit. I was on my business, doing my lawn, doing my everything, my everyday chores. Because I know what the Bible says. I don't have to run up and down. And no one has to frighten me. And when I see Christians, people who say they're, people say they are Christian and they are really weak spiritually. People say they are Christian and they are really weak spiritually. You ought to be crying out to the Lord. Because if you were a Christian, you wouldn't be frightening children and telling them that it's judgment, the end, and all this kind of thing, and young people. And young people ought to be giving their heart to the Lord as well. You don't need to be frightening people. They will know when the Lord is coming. The thing we ought to be telling them is to give their heart to the Lord. So they don't have to be afraid. And I saw one woman having a breakdown crying and, oh, come on. Come on. Eclipse is not a breakdown. New International Version said, but about that day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. New Living Translation However, no one knows the day or the hour when these things will happen, but not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son himself, only the Father. English Standard Version says, but concerning the day or the hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, or the Son, only the Father. Oh, Berean have a Bible too. Berean Standard Bible. No one knows about the day or hour, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Berean Literal Bible. And concerning that day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but the Father. King James Version says, but of the day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angel which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. New King James Version says, but of the day and the hour no one knows, not even the angel in heaven, nor the Son, but the Father. New American Standard. Oh, they have so much Bible. New American Standard. But about that day or hour, no one knows, not even the angel in heaven nor the Son. And most of it say the same thing, just a little twist in the words. They have NASB, whatever that is, New American Standard Bible, and and 1995, New American Standard Bible, 1977, Legacy Standard Bible. Oh my goodness, Amplified Bible. I have an Amplified Bible as well, and Christian Standard Bible, Holman Christian Bible, American Standard. You see how much Bible they have? Net Bible. Oh my word, I didn't know. Honestly, I thought they have about 6. This is about 50. So much Bible. And everybody's saying their own little thing. Everybody have their own little thing to say. Everybody say their own little thing. I love the King James Version. I don't know why. Because when I get saved, that was the one I had. And that's the one I read really. I know there are a lot of history behind King James Version. But you got to read something. You got to read something. You got to believe in something. Some of the words that they put in there, little conflicting to me. But I speak to the Lord when I get to heaven. But we have to change our ways. We have to do things. Don't sit there trying to hasten the coming of the Lord when we are not up to snuff. We are not up to standard. We are not ready. We are not doing the things that God wants us to do. We're still drinking, we're still smoking, we're still putting tattoo all over our body. We are not ready. We are not ready to meet the Lord. If he should put in his appearance, what are we going to say? We haven't heard? No one told me? We were waiting to see if it's true. We're still doing all the atrocity to children. We're still hurting our babies. We're still hurting one another. We're still behaving unseemly. How then do we think that we are ready? Ready to meet the Lord? I'm not saying ready to meet the president. I'm not saying ready to meet the king. And people getting ready to meet the president, they put on the best clothes. If they are going to the White House, they're dressed like a chicken toe. If they are going to meet the king, they're dressed like a chicken toe. And the Lord don't want you to dress, He only wants you to shave your heart. He wants you to fix it. He don't care about the material things. He don't care what you look like. As long as your heart is right. All the atrocity that has been done, that is still being done. All the atrocity that has been done to people, to children. We can't even ask if we get something to eat, if we have something to eat, if our neighbor eats something. Whatever we do to the least of these, we do it unto Him. We don't care about one another. We don't care. But we are going to heaven. Every one of us have our basket packed. We are going. We don't need a basket. We need our heart. We don't need materialistic things. We need our heart to be right with God. And whenever time you know that your heart is right with God, you don't worry about these things. You don't let your heart be troubled. Because we believe in God and we believe also in me. My God, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I wouldn't have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you will be also. He's going to prepare a place. And all we have to do, all we have to do is to make our heart. One man said, make your election sure. Make your election sure. It's not about how much money you can collect. It's not about how many people you can mislead. It's not about how many people you can do something to. It's not about that. It's about your heart. And people not even preaching. As a matter of fact, you go to church these days and nobody even calling altar call to see how much people want to get their heart right with God. The song said, is thine heart right with God? It should be washed, cleansed, and make holy. Are we cleansed and make holy? Are we cleansed and make holy? We just think that God is going to come because we say, oh yes, he's coming. Oh, there is an eclipse and he's coming. Hey. Not even the angel in heaven knows, but the Father. When the Father can't take it anymore, he said, this is it. As much as his Son is pleading day and night, he is the only mediator between God and man. And as much as the Son is there pleading for us, when he said, the time is now, I can't take anymore. These people are not changing. Instead of the change, they are getting worse. Just as in the days of Noah, I see people are getting married. How many people get married at the sight of the eclipse? Hey, I don't know. Just as in the days of Noah, people are marrying and giving into marriage. and doing all kind of things. And then come the flood. And then they were crying up on the boat. But Jesus Christ take his hands and shut it in. That's another subject for another day. He personally shut the door. So when he shut the door, Noah couldn't open the door. He shut the door. And Noah couldn't open it. Because he shut the door. Because people don't think there is coming a day. But there is coming a day when the Lord will come. And it won't be as the eclipse. People won't be renting out all hotel and be whatever the places that they rent room from. People won't be doing all that. You'll be running to the sea to throw yourself, and the sea is spitting you back out. Because all the people that drown in the sea will be coming out. All the people that die in fire will be coming out. And wherever you die, you'll be coming out from that place to meet your God. You will be coming out to meet your God. And it won't be a mere eclipse. It won't be a mere eclipse. Because nobody knows when he's coming. Nobody knows when he's coming. Not even the mediator, Jesus Christ. Not even the mediator. He will just get up and say, it's time. I have given these people a lot of chances. I have formed myself in a son to give them access to me. And they still have not, will not, do not give themselves to me. Give their heart to me. They're still living like there's no tomorrow. But he's not. He is close. He is coming. And what are you going to do? He is at the door, the Bible says. When you see these things, look up for your redemption. And that is not even wonderful. We see a lot of storm. We see a lot of floods. Hurricane like we have never seen before. Look up. A lot of fire. Fire burning for weeks. Burn down on houses and places. Look up. Those are the times when you look up. Because the sign is in the time. The sign of the time is everywhere. I know a lot of us don't want to hear because it makes us feel. It let us feel jittery because we don't want to change from our habitual habits. We don't want to do things different from what we're doing. And we get nervous and we cry because we're not going to church to be told that and people not even preaching that anymore. They preach more about money, money, money. And that's why you see people running up and down here going on, oh, he's coming, he's coming. It's not coming anywhere. That's not coming. That's an eclipse. It's not coming. It's just an eclipse. It's just an eclipse. But you have to seek him while he's near. Seek him while you can find him. Seek the Lord. Seek him while you can find him. Seek him while you can find him. Because there is coming a day. There is coming a day when we won't be able to. We won't be able to do none of that. But we shall stand before the King and give accounts for all that we have done. We shall stand before God. And that my mother told me from I was a wee baby about judgment. I know we shall stand before God and give account. And everything is written in the book of life. Everything is written. And instead of running from pillar to post, instead of running, it's not time to run. It's time to seek the Lord. It's not time to run. It's time to seek the Lord. It's not time to spend money to go. You know, we will spend money frivolously. We will waste money to do any stupid thing. And to help somebody, we will not. People are losing their homes. People need a car to get to work. Have to be walking, getting whatever the foot is. And we will not move a finger to help someone. But we'll spend money to go there and sit on the beach to watch eclipse. We will spend money frivolously. But to help a human being, we will not. We laugh and we talk about them. And we criticize them. But yet, we can go and get hotel that all the hotels in Texas was all booked out. All the rent-a-car and everything was all booked out. And you have a neighbor who's in need of food and you don't know. You have a neighbor who's going to lose their apartment or their house and you don't know. And you will spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to go sit on the beach, to go see something that doesn't concern you. It's true. We do the most frivolous things. People can't pay their hospital bills. People can't buy food. As much as in America that they said you get food stamp, people can't get food stamp. Because if they're homeless, they can't get food stamp. People is one little like inch away from losing their place. And nobody helps. But oh yes, the eclipse is coming. We get on a plane so fast and we find the money to go waste it. And we can't help one of God's people. But yet on Sunday morning we have the biggest Bible. We have to pull it with chain, it's so big, to draw it in church. Because we are Christians. And those are the things. God is looking for a good heart. God is looking for people. Instead of talking about them and criticize them and do all kind of thing and say all these things, we help them. Help someone. Whatever you do to the least of these, you do it unto me. When did I see you homeless? When did I see you in prison? God judged those things. God judged those things. The least you do. The least you do. Come on as guests, my dear. The least you do. The least you do. You have no idea how it breaks my heart. I have a neighbor over there. And this neighbor lived at this house for 10 years. And now she had to leave because the comment said they're selling the house. She said, I have nowhere to go. People are going through. There's so many people. Instead of judging them and said, this one is this color, that one is that color, that one. Leave the colors, people. People are having a hard time. And don't say, yes, it's America, everything is good. It's not true. People want you to believe that in America, everything is good. Not true. It is not true. I want to see them take billions of dollars given to other country. That will help this country. Billions of dollars to waste. That could have helped somebody. Instead of giving them $7 an hour that can't buy peanuts. People are having hard times. The rents are so high now. You got 6-7 people have to be renting one little place because they can't pay $3,000-$4,000 a month. Children got to be moving back in with their parents. Parents got to be shacking up with people who they would not ordinarily shack up with just to get money to pay bills. And nobody's looking right or left to help anybody. Nobody's looking. All that vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. And you vote for them and put them in? They don't want to hear from you that you vote them in. Come like my sister. I get my sister in Canada. And my sister don't want to hear, said I sponsor her. I get job for the sponsor in Canada. Should never mention it. It's like the born there. You vote for these people and might as well you didn't vote for them. They do the worst atrocity. They're not doing anything for you or for your benefit. It's all for them and the amount of money that they can accumulate. And as soon as it come around to the time again, oh, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. Oh, really? Any one of them not doing the right thing, vote them out. No, vote for people because they like you, like them. Vote for your interests. Vote for what they're doing for you. And they're not doing anything. They make laws to suit themselves. All the laws is about them because they don't know anything about women. And they're trying to make laws. People don't care anything about anybody. People don't care. Churches have billions of dollars and people live on the street, homeless, walking, and they don't care because they are celebrity pastor. They're not pastors, you know. They are celebrity pastor. Anytime you hear anybody tell you that they are celebrity pastor, run for your life because celebrity pastor is not pastor. God, Jesus Christ wasn't a celebrity pastor. Jesus Christ didn't come as celebrity pastor. He didn't come here as celebrity pastor. He was hated. He was crucified. And you're going to come and tell me that you're a celebrity pastor and expect me to come to your church? No. I don't do the celebrity pastor bit. Jesus Christ said he come to serve, not to be served. He come to serve the people. And that's why he put apron on and wash the feet of the Lord's Supper. The last Lord's Supper. That's when he was there. He was there at the Lord's Supper. And you go to some churches, they don't even follow that. They give communion, but they don't wash feet. They don't. That's why I love the Pentecostal. I love Pentecostal. Every time they serve Lord's Supper, they do the wash feet. Following Jesus Christ's example. Some church don't do that. Some church don't. They even say that the speaking in tongues is a gift. And it is a gift. But it is the gift that God give you. Jesus Christ give you the gift. So when you're baptized, you receive the gift that he already gave you. It's a gift. But you need to have the gift. You need to have that gift. And some church. And you know, I see some pastor, they have the gift, but they are telling the member they don't have to have it. Mm-hmm. They have it, but they are telling the members they don't have to have it. Oh, hypocritical that is. And then they sit down and tell you, speaking the Holy Ghost. What speaking tongues now? Speaking tongues. My Bible tell me that you speak in tongues. As the Spirit give utterance. So if the Spirit don't give you utterance, how are you going to speak in tongues? Oh, speak in tongues now, speak in tongues. Oh, pray in tongues now, pray in tongues. What, you put it in the back of your head and say you're going to say it? You speak as the Spirit give utterance. You don't speak in tongues when man tell you to speak in tongues. When the Spirit give utterance, then you speak. And when I'm going and I hear people that, oh, speak in tongues now, speak in tongues. Oh, pray in tongues now. And I'm going, what are these people saying? Don't they read the Bible? You cannot pray in tongues unless the Spirit give you utterance. You don't save your tongues in the back of your head. That's a story for another day, huh? I wish we would understand. The Bible said in all you're getting, get wisdom and knowledge. And a lot of us just going. A lot of us just going. You know, we are just, it's like the blind leading the blind. And the funny thing is that a lot of these people were not called. They just went. And because they were not called, they don't know. Some of them went to Bible college to get money. And the only thing they know after is to collect the money. So a bunch of people who they are sending down into hell day and night. Because they are not telling them anything about God. All they tell you about, oh, give 10%, 10%, 10%. And they take out the 10% before they even get to church. Oh, if I don't give 10%, I'm not going to be blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed because the Lord already blessed me. And my blessing don't come from what I give. The Bible said, give unto Caesar what due unto Caesar. I am not blessed because I give you money. I am not blessed because I give 10%. The Lord is not going to open up the window of heaven because I give 10%. He will open up the window of heaven because he's blessing me. And a lot of people believe that they're throwing partner. When I give you money, then you give me back. And so a lot of people believe I go to church, I give you 10%, and the Lord is going to give me back 20. And then they don't get it, and then they feel disappointed. Because that's not how it works. I am not going to give, and then the Lord give me back. The Lord is going to bless me in due time. Because of what he sees in my heart. A lot of people give 10% and they still don't feel good in their heart about it. The Lord bless me because he sees my heart. The Lord bless the woman who gives the little money. Because he said that she give more than everybody else. It's not that you give out of your abundance, but she give out of her needs. So what about the people who don't have 10%? Who have 2 pennies? And that's the last 2 pennies they have. They give out of the needs. But you have the ones who give out of the abundance, and so they don't get any blessing. They don't get any healing because they give because they have. But people give because they don't have. And because they don't have, and they give out of their needs, give out of their wants. You give out of your abundance. And because people give out of their abundance, they can do without it. They can do without it. Because they still have more. I want to see people do more. I want to see people do more. I love when Oral Roberts. I love Billy Graham. Man of God. You don't hear the name call up with going out there looking anybody at night. You don't hear the name calling up with anything. Man of God. Know all you're getting. I need a plane. I need $1 million to get a plane. Oh, the plane is to do God business. Oh, the plane is for the members. The plane is for the church. All right? I am going to California. I come to get the plane. Plane is for the church. I'm going to Jamaica. I come to get the plane. Because that's what the plane is for you. Can you use the plane? Can you use the plane? You can't use the plane because you can't get in it. The plane is for them and the wife and the children. You can't go there and say, I want to borrow the plane. As much as they keep telling you, the plane is for the church. The plane is for this. The plane is for that. The plane is for them. Only them can use the plane. You can't use it. You can't use anything that they buy and say they buy it for the church. You can't have key and go into the church and said, oh, yes, it's your church. No. You got to sit outside until they come and open. How come it's yours? Your house is yours. You can't go in anytime. You don't let other people come in it. But they have these things that they're saying. And they know it's a lie. I want how much million to buy a plane for themselves and the wife and the children. You'll never sit in that plane, but you still give all your money to get it. You still give your money. You go there and touch that plane, you're being arrested. And the first thing they say, you give it to God. Hey. Anytime I go to church and people tell me that I give it to God, I have a problem. I really do. Nobody tell me that I give money to God. God don't want money. You don't give money to God, you give it to them to buy designer clothes. They don't even wear the clothes that you wear. They wear designer. Because you're giving them money. And it's money that they don't work for. So they use it and buy anything they want. When are you going to wise up? The Bible, the Lord says, give unto Caesar what due unto Caesar. And give unto God what due unto God. Whose name is on the penny? Whose inscription is on the money? You're going to come and tell me that I'm giving it to God. I'm giving it to church. I want the light bill to be paid. I want the, air condition on when I walk in. I want it to be clean. People come in and clean the church. First time we used to go and clean the church. I don't do that anymore. Because people too big to go and clean God's house. So they have to get a cleaner to come in and clean. You give money for things to be done. Your secretary get paid and all that kind of thing. But don't sit and tell me give God. No. There are things in church that need to be done. Bills need to be paid. You want to hear John play and all that, But don't sit and tell me give it to God. I'm not giving it to God. I'm giving it to a man or a woman. I'm giving it to a man or a woman to use as they see fit. To use as they see fit. Instead of come and tell you, you're giving it to God. And if you don't pay 10%, then you're not going to be blessed. And if you don't get 10, I'll go over this line, $1 million line, $1,000 line, $500 line, all kind of different line. And if you give to a dollar, then there's prayer, short prayer. Some of them I wouldn't want to pray for me anyway. Because they keep moving from man to man, husband to husband, one wife to wife. I don't want them to touch me. Live according to the principle and the precepts of God. Live according to how God wants you to live. We do the things that we feel we should do. And then we want God to accept it. We want God to accept it. But some of us shock up. When I watch this person that I know shocking up, and when the communion plate pass, so why am I going to church then if I can't take communion? Why am I saying that I'm baptized and I'm filled with the Holy Ghost and shacking up with a man who is not my husband and I can't take communion? Why? Why? I stay home at my house. I stay home at my house. I don't even want a man to talk to me who tell me that he have a fiancé or he have a girlfriend. Or any woman who tell me that they have a boyfriend. You are in the gospel. There is no boyfriend and girlfriend and shacking up. You read the Bible, you know it doesn't happen. I see one man sit down. Oh, it's my girlfriend. Really? Get married. You are a man of God. Get married. There's no girlfriend something here. You have her sitting and rostrum is my girlfriend. Why? I'll just sit at the front of the seat as my girlfriend. What's that? We are doing this thing. God didn't set up this thing for us to stroke our ego. It's not about us. It is not about us. This is God business. This is for God. It's God business. God wants us to get souls. God wants us to save souls. And that's why, I used to I don't like people who tell me that they go to seminary. All right, after God call you and then you want to go get more knowledge, yes. But if you can't even read and God call you, He'll teach you to read the Bible. When the Lord called me 38 years ago, I know the Bible before I even read it. He taught me all these things. I have books and books and books. When God called you, He called you. The first thing He said, you're an evangelist that will spread my name abroad. Then He said, you're a pastor, open a church there. Then He said, your name shall not be Barbara anymore, it shall be Sarah. I do what the Lord tells me to do. I'm not a psychic. I don't like psychic. I don't mean I don't like you. I don't like psychic things that people do. And people let people talk in their ears and tell them that lady sit in the front, her name is so-and-so. Go and talk to her. When you see people doing all those things, run for your life. People pray for you. People tell you what the Lord tell them to tell you. Yes. But when it's a little mundane, when it's a little too mundane, run for your life. Because they're doing it because of the monetary gain. Oh, meet me over there. I'll pray for you over there. You know that you can't do that online. You can't do that. Meet me here and meet me there. Meet me and what the other thing name? WhatsApp. I give you this special number. You call me over there. The Lord will set you up. The Lord will let you do what you want to do. If you want to bless me, you will bless me. If you don't want to bless me, you don't want to bless me. I don't have to go over there and tell you something in your ears and read your profile and go and tell you that this is it. No, I will not do that. I am a woman of God, and I move when God said to move, and I do what God tell me to do. I joke a lot. If you see on my profile, on my thing, I do crazy things because I like people to laugh. Because I laugh a lot. But when you come unto my God, I am going to crown him King of Kings. I'm going to crown him Lord of Lords. Because he's the conquering lion. He is my God. He sits in heaven. He wake me up this morning. He set me on my way. It's a total different thing when it comes to God business. When it comes to God business, oh, I don't play. I don't play. I don't play when it comes to God. Because I know if I don't do what he called me to do, he will step over me and he'll get somebody else who will do it. All he has to do is to take your heart and shake it. And when you see the tears start running down, that's why you see people go to prison and they come back out. They're a brand new man. Because they get to thinking. They get to think about things. They have time to sit down. Sometimes they don't even do anything, you know. Sometimes you see people do 30, 40 years in prison and come back out. Oh, they're exhilarated. God has them there for a purpose. There is a work for them to do for God. When God has something for you to do, or if God wants to save somebody, God will let you go to jail just to get to talk to somebody who is in there, who we have a work to do, a work for them to do. When God has a work for you to do, God will let them kick you out your house. God will let them kick you out your apartment so you can get an apartment 50 miles away. Then you get to talk to somebody who is 50 miles away, who God wants to spread his name abroad. This thing is not about us. It's deep. It's not about us. It's not about you. People will pick you up. And the Spirit will pick you up and take you somewhere. It will make you go somewhere and your car get breakdown. But the person who is coming to fix it, by the time you finish with him or her, tears running down their eyes. and they accept Christ, and they start to telling people about God. That is what God wanted. He didn't set this up for us to go up to Texas to watch eclipse. When God has a work for you to do, no matter what, He'll do it. No matter what, you will do it. No matter what. When God has a work for you to do, serving God is not about money. Money will come. That's why the Bible said, if riches increase, set not your heart upon it. Because when you are serving God the right way, it will make people come and bless you. It will make people come to your church and He'll bless you. I saw a little thing on YouTube, and it was a little Spanish skit or something. And the little boy and the father was selling on the street corner. And this lady came, older lady, and somebody gave the lady a money that is, what do you call the money? It's not real money. And the lady said, oh yes, I work all day and I want to buy something. And the little boy said, but the money is not good, it's fake money. And the father said, give her the change, give her the thing and give her the change. And the boy said, but dad, the money is no good. Give it to her, God will provide. And somebody came and buy out all their little things that they were selling and turn around and give them a lot of money to take care of themselves and give the father a job. You never know. When you do good, my mother used to tell me, do good and good will follow you. Do good in this world and good will follow you. Not because somebody out there be mean to you. And God knows they are mean all the time. They are mean in church and out of church. They are mean in the workplace and everywhere else. They're mean everywhere you go. But not because people treat you bad. You treat people good. You will get your reward. You're looking for a job. You see somebody purse drop. And you know you don't even have bus fare. Pick it up and give it to them. Ask them, say, ma'am or sir, I don't have bus fare. I want to get home. They will give you. Because you pick up the purse and you give it to them. Don't be mean. Don't try to hurt people. Yeah, people hurt people every day. And people hurt you too. But you know something? Karma coming for them. Their days will come. Do good. Do all the good you can to all the people you can. Because God see your heart that you're not mean. God see your heart. God sees your heart. And that's what He wants, your heart. He wants your heart. He wants your heart. This gospel is not for us. We should go and preach it to the four corner point of the earth. Let people know that there is a God. Let people know that Jesus Christ loves them. Let people know that God cares for them. Let them know that Jesus Christ is coming back one day to judge us accordingly. He's coming to judge us. He's coming to judge the quick and the dead. And 200 years, 2,000 years, and we heard he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. But continue doing. Do the least you do. Whatever you do to the least of these, you do it unto me. Whatever you do to the least of these. Matthew 25:40. It says the king will repay. Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you do it to me. And King James Version says, and that's a New International Version. King James Version says, and the king shall answer and say unto you, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me. And then he'll say to those on the left, depart from me, I know you not. He cursed into the everlasting fire, prepare for the devil and his angels. The least you do to people, you may think that it's small, but people appreciate it. I go to Publix and I buy, and you go buy one, get one free. I know I can't eat all of them, it's only me. I make bags and I take it to church, and we have a bread table, and I put it out there. People want to take it. Take it. Oh, heaven and earth. People want to take it. Kingdoms come and kingdoms go, but whatever you do to the least of these, or inasmuch as you have done unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. Love people. I told my children, I said, not only pray for your children, because I pray for people's children. I pray for my sisters, my brothers, children. I pray. And God bless my children so much. I don't sit there and say, I'm just praying for my... Sometimes I don't even pray for my children. I'm praying for other people's children. And I told my children, I said, don't just pray for your children. Pray for everybody's children. If you want God to bless you or bless your children, don't be selfish in your prayer for other people. Bless them. Bless other people.
Father, we thank you tonight.
Because we see your goodness. And you see the goodness of God. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never failed me. What a mighty God. You want him to say, thou good and faithful servant. You don't want him to say, depart from me. I don't know you. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepare for the devil and his angel. For I was hungry, and he gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and he gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and he took me not in. Naked, and he clothed me not. Sick, and in prison, and he visited me not. Then shall they say answer unto him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee, what? When saw we thee an hunger, or thirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, or and did not minister unto thee? Then he shall answer them, saying, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you did it not to one of the least of these, he did not do it unto me. As much as you didn't do it to somebody who was crying out to you, who hunger and thirst, who needs something to eat, and you didn't do it to them, you didn't do it to the Lord. And that's what he was trying to say. In as much as you didn't do it to them, you didn't do it to him. And it's as much as you did to them, you did to him. Some people don't have money. Some people don't have it. And you look down on everyone. Look at their clothes. I'm a one who loves to buy clothes for people at church. I just love to buy things. I am one who loves. I see your shoes. I don't have to ask you. I would come around and go, oh my, what size do you wear? Oh, what a beautiful dress. What size do you wear? Because I want to go buy something for you. I want to go buy something for you. And that's how we treat one another. That's how we treat one another. You don't sit down. Oh, look at that shoes. It have a hole. No. You go buy one and give it to your sister and your brother. They are your sisters. They are your brothers. You don't sit there living luxurious life. And then you call them, look at those peasants, look at them, they don't have anything. God don't like that. We look down on people because we have a 50-acre land and people in the church don't have anything. We have the biggest house with 50 bedrooms. We can only live in one. And people are homeless, people are naked. One woman in Fort Lauderdale, after they suffer and things start working out for them, she start telling people that her closet is bigger than their bedroom. We don't do that. We don't do that. I wish I could win the lotto because I'll walk around and bless everybody. I won't have anything for myself. Because when I see people in need and I wish I said, Lord, I wish above our wish that I could just help everybody. I would go from city to city. I see some guy on TikTok and they go and blessing people on the street and it, I have no idea how nice I feel that they do that. One person buy a mattress and give it to a woman that is free. Put them up in a hotel for a while. Take them and get their hair fixed and get a shower and people feel so good. People feel so good. But we step past them every day. We do nothing. We say nothing. We do nothing. We say nothing. And we put them down. And we talk about them like they're not our brothers and our sisters. They are. They are our brothers and our sisters. No matter what color and creed, no matter how they look, the same blood run in their vein as it run in ours. They may not have. And you know something? People are one paycheck away from being homeless, from being carless. I used to worry about it until I sent my car payment. I sent out my last payment. I said I couldn't take it anymore. I just paid the last $1,000. I couldn't take it anymore. I just had to get rid of it. Because if something happened and you can't pay that last $300 or whatever you pay, they come and take back that car from you. All along you pay all that money. That's how people are because they want it. That's how people are. They want it. And they come and take it and sell it for more money, knowing that you pay off all that money already. And they put all more money on it and said, this is what you owe. Lawyer's fee, doctor fee, this fee. So they can take the money for themselves. Because the heart of man is desperately wicked. You may not trust your home. You owe a credit card payment, you can't pay it. And yet they knock on all these other charges. If you couldn't pay the first bill, how are you going to pay the rest? If you can't pay, how are you going to pay what they put on there? We don't care how we hurt each other day or night. We don't care. It shouldn't be you who have it. It should be me. We don't care that I hurt you so bad and you're crying. Oh, my tears don't mean nothing to you. I am crying and my tears doesn't mean anything to you. Doesn't mean a thing. Because we don't care for other people. We don't care for anybody. We don't care for others. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We just hurt anybody. We just say anything. We just say it. It just spit out. The Bible said, out of the heart the mouth speaks. And because whatever in our heart, we speak it. We don't care if it hurts somebody. We don't care if whatever we're saying makes you feel bad, uncomfortable. We don't care if we don't care if. Oh, where is it? We don't care if we will hurt you. You would cry. We just know that as long as we are happy, all is well. We don't care that as long as we are comfortable. We don't care. We don't care as long as we are happy. I don't care what happened to you. I hope you like my message today. I pray that God will bless you continually. I pray that He'll open doors for you. I pray that He'll close some doors that has been open and need to be closed. I know that I hope that He'll make a way out of